Welcome back everybody, I'm Keralis and this is the Minecraft vehicle tutorial series. It's been like ages ago since the last episode, but holy crap, I found something super amazing on the server today, alright? It is made by Angrybird and it's a masterpiece. It's an Apache helicopter. It's gonna be like the trickiest let's build ever created, but hopefully I can make it as easy as possible and you guys can tag along, alright? First is first. It's gonna be on the ground, alright? So we're gonna start off with the wheels. Using coal blocks 1 and 2, and usually after the first block we usually clap. This cringe moment of the series, perfect. Then on each side, buttons and buttons. Here is gonna be the front, alright? The front is gonna be facing that direction. So iron trapdoor and iron trapdoor. In between the wheels, iron bars, and on top of that, one more, and delete the bottom one. So now you should be having something like this. On top of the trapdoors, anvil and anvil. So now we have this. Next step is get some cobblestone slabs and shift click 1 on each side and extend it by 3 in total on both sides, alright? So 1, 2 and 3. From above you have this shape. Then here on the back behind the anvils is going to be 9 in total going outwards. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Same on this side. Counting with Keralis. Did you guys miss that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bam. And then just connect it up and fill this gap in with those slabs all the way. Leave that be, don't worry. It's gonna be still fine, alright? Then extend it on the front by 1 in the middle. Bam. Like this. And let's get to the tail part on the back. So let's extend here in the middle piece here, bam, by 1. Next step is stone brick slab. So we have 1 and 2. And the tail part is also going to be 9 in total. So we have 2 already, right? So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Ba-bam. So that's going to be pretty much the size of the helicopter. And the back wheel, place it like this. Leave 1 block gap, bam, button, and button. Trapdoor on the front here, on top of that, an anvil. And also, just for decoration purposes, weighted pleasure plate on top of the wheel. Perfect. Also, using some signs, place 1 and 2. If you have any problems clicking on the anvil, just shift click that in position. Bam, and bam. That goes to the front wheels, let's do the same. So just above the wheel and covering up the anvil a little bit. Same on this side. Bam and bam. Perfect. So that is pretty much step 1. The whole size of the helicopter is going to be this. And so far, so good. Step 2. I don't really know what step 2 is, but we're gonna start off here on the cockpit, and this is gonna be a little bit trickier, right? So first of all, we're gonna place a cobblestone stair facing that direction, all right? So 1, 2 on the edge, full blocks of cobblestone behind that by 1 and 2. Then cobblestone stairs facing inwards, 1 and 2. So they should be ending just on this little crate here, or this little fence. 1 and 2. So that is something, all right? So we have stair, full block, stair, facing inwards. Then here on the front, we're going to place a dispenser facing upwards, like this. And the tricky part here is like this. I want to have iron trapdoors, right? I'm not really especially good at Minecraft, but I want them to be facing downwards. And I guess we could just use a lever, like this, or a lever. And that doesn't look good, alright? So it's actually a trick for this. I'm not really sure this still works, but it should work. And that is something like this. Let's extend this and make a T out of it, alright? Just temporary. So from above it looks like this. Then on both sides on the T, we're gonna place a piston. On this side and on that side. Then instead of having the trapdoors here, we're gonna place them here, like this. Remove those ones, and now, behold, delete this block here in between the pistons, place a lever, and press. Hey now! So that is something which kinda is a little bit tricky, and it works, alright? But the thing is, I'm gonna place a button here on the front. And if you press that button, it's gonna auto update, alright? And you have to redo that whole thing over and over again. So if you don't wanna have it like this, because I'm sure like a lot of you friends gonna be pressing the buttons on the servers and stuff. So, well, have it if you want, or just leave it without the strap doors. Then, here on the inside, we're gonna pick up some other blocks, and let me see, did we use some of them? Yes, we did. Let's use a stone brick slab here, full block. Next gonna be gray wall and gray wall. So we have dispenser, stone bricks, wall, and wall. Then also, I'm gonna use the same thing like this over here. I want to have 2 trapdoors just above the anvils. And I want them to be facing downwards. So, place them here instead. Like this. Place blocks here and here. Piston on them both. Here and here. Then, temp delete this block. And bam. Perfect? Kinda perfect. Now this can be deleted, replace that block. Same goes for this side. And we have them looking like that. Might be better seen from this side. Also, let's get some signs going, but we can just grab those. 1 and 2. And same on this side. So now we should be having a little shape looking something like this. And let's continue here on the front. So first is first, let's grab some gray carpet and shift click that just on top of the dispenser. So 1 and just 1 more just behind it, alright? Next step is gray stained glass. Place 1 here. So we have carpet, carpet, window. And this is in the eye of the beholder, right? I'm using gray because it looks kinda beast with the colors, what goes for the popper. You can use whatever color you prefer. Then add 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3 on the sides. Here, stone brick slab, same on this side. And let's just jump in for a quick moment, alright? We have this little thing here, the wool block. You can tweak that and change that, I guess. But on top of that, I'm gonna be using, let's use a comparator, just to kind of give it a little like instrument feel, like a dashboard or whatnot. And also a lever. There we go. For seed, place it just on top of this fence. Bam. And on the back, a sign. Bam. So now we have a seed, even though it's Minecraft, right? You have to envision. But the fence actually looks pretty decent from below or from underneath. Because it kind of still looks like it's kind of connecting the wheels together. So therefore the fence is here. Also, here on the back, cobblestone block. Same on this side. 2 full blocks of stone bricks, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And in the gap in between, upside down stone brick stairs. Bam. And bam. So now we should be having this shape going. And here on the back window, let's add 1, 2, 3 stone brick slabs across and all the way here to the front like this. So you kind of made a T once again, alright? And also let's grab the carpet and then just cover the window parts up like this. So that is kind of part of the cockpit. We're not done yet, we're kind of far from done. But it looks pretty awesome so far, like it's gonna be very detailed. Next, we're gonna add a little like side wings, which kind of contains the machine gun and rockets and stuff. So for that, we're gonna be using some stone brick slabs. And here, on this stone brick back here, let's take it out by 1, 2, and 3 on both sides. So just on the bottom part, 1, 2, and 3. Then, on the first one, cobblestone wall, like this. Then I'm gonna jump down here for a little moment and I'm gonna place a stone brick slab or a stone slab. That I guess is gonna represent the machine gun. Not really sure where the machine gun is situated on Apache, but I think it's the one which is gonna hit everything. But I think it's the one which is kind of like most towards the body of the helicopter. I'm not really sure. Then also we're gonna add like the rockets. I'm gonna place, let me just here, just on the tip, 1 and 2, string, on top of the string, anvil, and anvil. This helicopter is not going to be moving anywhere, right? So we can just use the string here, and it kind of holds up the anvils in place. Let's do the same on this side. So, string, string, anvil, an anvil. So that is that part done. It's kind of taking shape and I love it. And let's continue on the body. First is first, before we forget, we're gonna add a door which kind of divides the cockpit from the rest of the helicopter, and I'm gonna place it just here, so it kind of opens outwards like that. So it kind of gives us this whole pillar of blocks totally free. Perfect. We've got the door. Next, stone brick stairs, one here, one on the other side. In between that, we're gonna add a stone brick slab on the same elevation as the rest of the slabs here in the front. In between that, gray carpet. And this is something I'm gonna add. If you don't have bedrock, use black wool, alright? It's gonna work as good. Bam. And I'm not sure, I don't really know much about Apache, but I guess that might be some type of air intake to the engine or something. And if you add the black wool, it kind of gives you this nice, like, I don't know. It just gives you a nice feel. Oh crap. Oh, it's bad. Okay, toggle downfall. Even though I love when it rains in the shader mod. Hello? 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 There we go. Perfect. It just gives you this like little indent and it just kind of comes to life. Details, alright. Next, grab some stone brick stairs and place 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. That should leave you 3 blocks free here if you've done this correctly, alright? Add a stone brick block on both sides, one here on the end and one here. And that gives us a little gap for the future door to be. Next is, alright, this might look very awkward, but trust me, it's gonna look amazing when it's done, alright? Place bedrock or black wool by 1 and 2, 1 and 2 on both sides like this. And now, stone bricks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and down. It looks a little bit blocky, but believe, alright, it's gonna look super awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and down. From the side, you should be having this shape. The next thing we're gonna do is kinda add a little air intake on both sides of the helicopter. And honestly, like in real life, I don't think that Apache's got any compartment back here. There's no door, right? I think this is just like an engine bay or something, but this is Minecraft. It doesn't matter. And just to make this easier for ourselves, just here below the black wool or bedrock, let's add a little perimeter by 3 slabs, all right, on both sides. This is kind of like just a little guideline for us to make this easier. Then from above, let's place cobblestone stairs. 1, 2, and 3. Same on this side. 1, 2, and 3. Kind of facing inwards. And now this can be deleted on both sides. On the end here, place an upside down cobblestone stair. And same on this side. Bam. And on top of that, cobblestone slabs all the way to the end. On both sides, obviously. Bam. So that's kind of like the side intake, and this is where the bedrock kind of comes into hand, because you can see that little, like, I don't know, it just looks more realistic, I guess, even though it's Minecraft. And also I'm just gonna add a sign here like this, and the same on this side. I'm not really sure if this is got a purpose, might just be decoration, but it looks pretty beast. And also, by the way, ladders. I'm gonna place one here and one here on the end. And that is covered up nicely. Perfect. But what goes for the air intake on the side looks like this. I'm kind of losing myself in this let's build, to be honest, but hopefully you guys are still here and tagging along. And if you are, yippee-ki-yay, I'm very, very proud of you. But let's just jump in on the inside here. I'm gonna place a stone brick stair upside down. Just here we've got the ladders. Bam. And that gives us a 2-block gap here, which we're gonna fill with some iron trapdoors. Perfect. And this is gonna be in the future the part where not the blades, but the mechanism which kind of spins the blades, or the rotor. Don't judge me, I'm not a helicopter expert, but I'm doing my best. So we're gonna get to that. But I'm just thinking, like, what would be the easiest way to go about it so you guys can kind of tag along. Let's do something like that. On the top part of the stair here, extend that by 2 slabs of stone bricks, like this. Then the next one here is this. Just make sure you have a 2-block in height gap, because it's gonna be a door, and take this all the way around the perimeter like that. We ain't gonna have a door on this side, so let's fill that gap. Let's add a full block on this side and a full block on that side. And this is Minecraft kind of issue, right? You kind of want to have some storage space, so let's just jump in on the inside. Let's place 2 chests, and we're gonna place them here. So we have a 1 block and a door, so 1 block gap here. And that is gonna be something we kind of need to cover up. But I kind of lied to you before, because we're not gonna have the full blocks here. Delete that and delete that, and place an upside down stone bricks there. Bam, like this. And the same on this side. The next one is gonna be kind of facing the chests, so shift click that into place. Same on this side. Bam. And on the ends, beam. See how nice that curves? And the same here, and boom. Kind of perfect. And yeah, this is kind of like tricky, but yeah, that's how it's gonna look. Right, then extend this upwards by 2 full blocks. And what we're gonna do now, as you can see, we got this little shape here, like goes around, something which I want to have here as well. So let's extend that by a slab. So we have this shape that is the same, and let's add full blocks around that, which kind of gives you 1 more like that. So we should be having like 3 of the similar shapes going all the way around here. Pretty awesome. I'm just gonna pause here for a second so you guys can kind of see how it looks. Yeah, I kind of lost myself at that part, but hopefully you guys could tag along. Alright, it wasn't easy, but hopefully you made it somehow. Woohoo! The next step is gray carpet wherever we can place it, like this perimeter, for example, where we got full blocks to place it on. Like this, 1 here. I can't place it here because there's slabs, right? And place it here on the back, but it's going to be looking a little bit different. Let's add them here, and maybe 1 more here just in case. And also levers. Doesn't matter, you know what I mean, right? It's gonna kind of maybe represent some type of antennas. And by the way, before we forget, very important, buttons. Let's add 1 here and 1 here on the inside. It's gonna be for the door, so we don't get locked out and stuff, because it's gonna be an iron door. Bam, perfect. Might not be super realistic, but it's something hopefully you guys enjoy. And also, let's grab a cobblestone slab and place it here. There we got antennas, right? On the same block, just on the bottom part. Perfect. Not really sure what that is. I think it might be some type of stabilizers or something. It's something, but from the back or from the top, it should be looking like this. Now let's move to the tail part, alright? And we're gonna do something like this. Stone bricks, full blocks, all the way here until we reach the anvil, alright? Let's stop here, and on top of the anvil, we're gonna be using a dispenser, right? Facing with the hole backwards, like this. So in total, we added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 full blocks, and then a dispenser on the end. On top of those, let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 slabs. The 6th block is going to be a stone brick stair facing this direction. On top of the dispenser, 1 and 2 full blocks of stone bricks. Now it should be looking something like this. The only problem we're going to run into is this. I want to have trapdoors like this, but those 2 on the below part here facing downwards, and I don't want to use any redstone or anything, so we need to do the trick again. So let's place them like this from both sides. Full block, piston facing the trapdoor, bam bada beam. Delete the blocks in between the pistons, lever, and press. Amazing. It's a little bit tricky, but I guess it works. If you guys know any easy solution to this, please do let me know, because I don't know any other solution. Like the other solutions I know is kind of using redstone, and well, it's kind of destroy the whole contraption here, so I don't want to do that. Piston facing the trapdoor, piston facing the trapdoor. Delete the blocks in between the pistons. Lever, press, delete. And are we happy with this? Let me see. Oh, it looks beautiful. So a trapdoor above here and one on this side. it looks, well, can't really see because it looks pretty awesome now, doesn't it? Holy crap, it looks amazing. Toggle downfall. And we are back. Kinda. Perfect. Now let's just add a sign on this side, a sign on that side, and also, just because we are the cookies in block, let's take a button and shift click that onto the dispenser on both sides. Perfect. We're almost done. It's incredible. It's been like the longest video ever, but let's get back here. And the final thing we're gonna do on the back is upside down stair here, just on the full block. Extend that upwards by 1, 2. The last one is a slab. And how does that look? It looks pretty legit. Let's keep that. On the back here, I'm gonna add 1 and 2 cobblestone walls. Then we're gonna have this little spinning mechanism, and it's gonna be, let me just here, I'm gonna place a full block here just for now. It's gonna be a little guideline. Place a fence door. Alright? Don't judge this yet. Shift click a cobblestone wall into place, and look how awesome that connects. 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and on this side we're just gonna add a button. Bam! Doesn't have to be more than this, I guess. I mean, it looks pretty baller, I guess. I don't know. You guys judge it. But also, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have an iron trapdoor, and I'm gonna click that on top of the dispenser, I guess, hereabouts. And we're gonna be extending some stone brick slabs. So 1, 2, 3. So 2 on the sides, 1 in the middle, and 1 and 2. Now it looks pretty legit. I don't know, maybe this should be kind of longer, but I just think it might look super weird if it is. Well, you guys be the judges. I'm just gonna have 3 in total, alright? And the final thing we're gonna do on this bad boy is the blades. And they are gonna be looking super simple, but they're gonna complete the build, because now it doesn't really look like a helicopter now, does it? So, first is first. Cobblestone slab just off the heel of the carpet in the gap. Slab in front of that, full block on top of that, cobblestone wall on top of that, slab. Yeah, you know, nothing spectacular, but just hold your titties, alright? It's gonna look awesome. Next is next. Stone slab, like this, or the stone brick slab. And I think I'm gonna go with the bricks, alright? And we're gonna add 2 on each direction of the spinning mechanism, the rotor thing. Like that, and then we're gonna add a third one on the end, and then just kind of curve it to the side and delete that one. So add a third one off the side, deletes. Third one, 2 off the side, and deletes. Third one, 2 off the side, and deletes. We're done. That would be so awesome. The derp popper. And then, you know what I think I'm gonna do, because this is kind of like on the ground, right? So I think the rotor is kind of turned downwards. So let's do that. Let's add a full block here on the end and take it down by 1 elevation. So we have 2, 2 on the same elevation. Then let's add 2. Third one, 2 deletes. And 2 on this elevation. And I think we can even go with 1/3 one on a new elevation. So there we go. So we have 2 on this elevation, 2 on this elevation, and 1 going downwards. And everyone here kind of jumps 1 block to the side. It's pretty simple, right? Let's just do 1 more on camera. So here we go. Let's go downwards and deletes. Third one, and there, deletes. So we have 2 on this elevation, 2 on this elevation, and let's add a final one, which is gonna be on another elevation. Bam! 2, 2, 1. 2 on that elevation, 2 on this elevation, and 1 on that elevation. Perfect. And bam! Holy crap. You know what? Like before the blades, it looked awesome. With the blades, it just transforms. You might place them differently, I guess, if you build it on your own, but I'm loving it. Only thing I'm thinking about is this. Should we extend this to 5 in total? Because I think 5 might be more suitable for the size of the helicopter, but it might also look oversized. I don't know. I think it looks oversized. So let's demolish that and you guys decide on your own when you build it. And if you build it, by the way, please do tweet a picture to me. There's gonna be a link in the description to my Twitter. And thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you did enjoy. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Keralis, over and out. Thank you and bye bye. Better